My next soloist has really nailed the characters. She's proven that in the past. And she doesn't boo-hoo and cry to mommy. She steps up to the challenge. So my second solo goes to a guest. What? Hello. How are you?
Good to see
Hi,
you.
how are you? Say hi, girls.
Hi, everyone. Nice to see you.
JoJo with the Bobo from my ultimate dance competition. She has that charisma. She has that energy. She wants it. She's dynamite on stage. JoJo's gonna fire this group up a little bit. So JoJo is gonna be a guest with the Abby Lee Dance Company. She will be filling in for Maddie. Now, JoJo, those are big shoes to fill.
I can do it.
Maddie is most known for lyrical. So you will be performing a lyrical solo.
Yay. Thank you, Abby.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I'm here right now. I am super excited. I honestly want Abby to teach me. Abby is a huge personality.
You had a question?
Do you think I could replace Chloe?
If you really want to dance and work hard at your craft, you can replace anybody. Well, anybody but my favorite. So moms, go ahead and go upstairs. Let's get moving on this.
Abby's tough. I think that she can really help you, make you, or break you in the dance world. We came here to be permanent members of the ALDC, and we're not leaving until that happens.
How old is JoJo?
JoJo's 11.
So she's Kendall's age. And Maddie's age.
And Maddie just turned 12.
Do you think JoJo can fill Maddie's shoes, like Abby said? Just remember who she's talking about. It's Maddie.
She gave her a solo.
Because you know who else has solos this week?
Who? I didn't hear.
Mackenzie. So JoJo and
Nice.
Mackenzie will go
Very nice.
head to head.
This is the first time this season that Mackenzie has gone against someone like JoJo, so I'm nervous.
I have no worries about JoJo's ability to fill anyone's shoes on this team,
Including Maddie's.
including Maddie's.
Good for you.
What you have, JoJo, is wonderful, and they don't have any of it, even her. She's like this high energy, woohoo! Like, she has that certain je ne sais quoi, and she's shining bright. So, I'm gonna have you improv. Let's go, JoJo. Do you see the energy? Do you see the facial expressions?
I think JoJo is fabulous. In some ways, to be honest with you, JoJo reminds me of Naya. She's a performer.
Personally, I think it's ridiculous that she brought JoJo in. Obviously, she's not a member of the ALDC. Not only is she in a dance, she has a solo.
Right. Of course. Why wouldn't she?
Because she's not a member of the
So?
ALDC.
Anyone can have a solo.
No, I think you just picked the right week to be here.
I think the other moms are scared to death of JoJo and what JoJo can bring to this team, and I think their girls are gonna have to step it up.
Do you see how she was trying to sell that song to somebody?
Well, you guys are going to LA, right?
Yes.
Yes, and JoJo definitely has the LA look.
Jess and JoJo come in with a couple big bows on your kid's head, a bottle of peroxide, a couple rhinestones, and you think you know what's going on. I don't know who Jess thinks she is, but she doesn't fit in at the ALDC.
This number is a beautiful lyrical piece. The voice is light and frail and angelic. JoJo is strong and hard and devilish. Can she be light and frail and angelic? We'll see. Weren't you supposed to devil pay that way? Sickled right foot. Look where you are. Did you see where you are on your foot? You're like on the side of your foot like this. Every single step I corrected.
It looks like Abby's not happy with lyrical for JoJo.
This is day 2, and JoJo can't do this lyrical routine. I don't use the word can't very often, but she can't. Would you say you win more with musical theater and jazz than you do with lyrical?
I feel like my jazz is probably stronger than my technique.
This is just not working. Let's try something different. I think this is stronger and not so little girly. I love that she has a mouth and a brain. Go ahead.
Is she learning a new solo then?
This is a jazz dance. I think Abby's definitely changing her dance and her music, yes.
I can't imagine Abby doing that.
She's never done that before.
Abby would never do it.
I found something that I think is much more suitable for JoJo. She is going to do a routine entitled Electricity. It's contemporary, it's strong, she can be fast, she can become the electricity. Turn and slide on a jazz split right back down and roll, keep going, and stand up and renversé. Up and turn, turn.
Abby must really care about JoJo if she's changing her solo and trying to make it her best.
Yeah, that's the reason.
That's JoJo's specialty.
I've already sent the entries in. I entered a lyrical solo to the music One Heart. I'm not gonna show up there and have it be scratched. So I want somebody else to do the lyrical routine intended for Maddie. Hey, Rachel, is Sarah here?
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, so why is Sarah coming?
Who is this Sarah chick?
She's a member of the Ivy Lee Dance Company.
I got this, girls.
Hey, come on in. Here's the deal. When you correct her, she doesn't apply it still.
Okay.
Sarah is a dancer who has joined the team occasionally and always left on a sour note. Her mother is a complete whack job.
Hi, I'm Christy. Nice to meet you, honey.
Oh, gang's all here.
Sarah is doing the lyrical solo that JoJo was supposed to do because JoJo couldn't do it.
She is ready for this. I am ready as her mom to step back and let you take control.
I am like, what in the hell is this? You don't see this kind of woman in a dance studio. You see her in like a thrift shop, working the hot dog cart at the NASCAR races. I don't know, like, ew. Hi! I'm back! You're sitting on my phone in my water.
So what happened? Why are you here?
She's doing a lyrical piece this weekend.
The ALDC is gonna go to LA with Abby. LA is the place where stars are born. So as far as I'm concerned, we would do everything that it took to be able to go to LA.
Why are you even here? What are you doing here
We're
anyway?
just a guest this week.
Oh, how nice.
It was really nice until you got here.
You better get used to it, baby, because this is my studio. You're gonna be gone in 24 hours. I have nothing to worry about. As soon as JoJo takes that stage. See you later.
Do you do jazz a lot, kids?
I do everything. I can do anything.
What's your favorite style to compete a solo in?
I wish I could do a tap solo because I'm what?
She's really good at tap.
I'm really advanced.
Really?
Yeah. I'm a tapper.
Wow.
Following in Maddie's footsteps.
Are you guys nervous for our solos? Nope. Nice.
Do all three of you like your solos?
Yes. So I thought mine was gonna be like a vampire because it talks about like drinking blood in my veins, like stuff like that.
I think JoJo is crazy and nuts, and she talks a lot, and that's really difficult because she's always just loud and always giving her own opinion when sometimes we don't really need her opinion.
I just want a permanent spot on the team.
Does your kid always look at the floor when she dances and bite her lip? She looks scared to me. Abby must have just said something to her.
You have a lot of issues with everything at this studio. Your kid has already had a piece taken off of her and given to mine.
My biggest issue at this studio is your stupidity.
I am not stupid.
I'm happy to be here. She's learning, she's being challenged, and she's having a great week, and you're not gonna take it away from me.
I think Abby will have the last say in that.
I couldn't even hear myself think, let alone listen to what these two women were bitching at each other about. Who's better, who belongs, blah, 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 blah.
This is your big chance in life. Okay? You work really, really, really hard. Go out there and kill it. Yes.
All right, I got this. You got it.
This is entry number 38. Please welcome to the stage, Electricity.
This is my chance to show Abby that I can beat Mackenzie. And that's why Abby brought me here, because she knows I'm a Hollywood star.
I was weak when we connected.
That is entry number 38, electricity.
I'm so glad you're here to watch twins.
You made it.
Thanks for coming.
So you missed the first two girls.
Abby, JoJo worked really hard on her solo. I really wish she could have been here. I really do. Super, super disappointed.
Well, I can watch the tape.
You gotta get over it.
They don't know Abby Lee Miller
Right.
like I know Abby Lee Miller.
Right.
Good job, lover.
So what did you think?
I loved it.
You did? You had a good
I
time?
killed it.
You killed it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I want you guys to make sure that you're never looking for me in the audience, because I might not be there.
You think since like I'm your guest, like do you like feel bad like that you didn't like get to see my solo?
No. You are creating a monster.
Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And Jess is a pretty big tree.
In third place, Miss JoJo with act number 38, electricity, from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
You need to figure out what you did, what you didn't do.
And by the way, JoJo had 2 more points than you had on your score.
She's 2 years older than her.
Yeah, minis and juniors are scored different. Come on.
It's dance.
JoJo, so what do you think of your mom telling Sarah that you were 2 points higher than her?
Well, I mean, if it is the truth,
Oh my God.
I don't mind it being said.
Is something wrong with saying the truth?
We just have a code of etiquette among the team.
I went and got her in the other room when your kid couldn't do the lyrical piece. Period. JoJo, she's obnoxious, sometimes rude. But can she be fabulous and make everybody stand up and take notice? Yes, she can. Girls, I would like to properly thank the judges, so come on out. Come with me. Let's go. I'm going to take them.
Jess has no idea of appropriate etiquette for a dressing room. To bring up these kind of issues in front of the girls is awful. What was your goal in saying that to Sarah? What were you trying to achieve?
I was just saying the truth.
You don't say it in front of the kids, and that's the bottom line.
All I care about is JoJo got a higher score than your daughter.
Someone has to be the bigger person.
And just walk, just leave.
Yeah, it's
Forget
just,
about it.
it's ridiculous. Who gives a
I just can't even imagine that. Of all the years being a
You
part
guys
of this.
think LA isn't gonna be tough? You guys better
No.
thicken your skin.
You know what? I grew up in the Bronx, New York. I'm good. I'm good. But I also have class.
Thanks for the lesson.
No, obviously you haven't learned a thing.
Oh, I've learned a lot about
And that's
JoJo's
why you're in
technique.
here by yourself.
That leaves me with one more bit of news. I know that they're all assuming that that's Brooke underneath that piece of paper, but it's not. I always have a trick up my sleeve. I'm bringing in another member, a strong dancer that can go up against our bully. We were looking for one person.
Find her spot, solo, duet, anything. Give her something.
Please welcome Payton.
My name is Payton. I'm 14 years old and I've been dancing at Abby's for about 4 years. Not everybody's able to make Abby Lee Dance Company's competition group, so for me to be a part of it, I was so excited.
Okay, girls, enough. Come on, come on.
What is Payton doing here? She's gonna come in and try to take this spot right out from under Kendall? I hate this whole idea.
Payton, you finally have a place, but you need to prove yourself. You are on probation. You are the new kid on the block. It's a whole new ballgame.
Without Brooke, there is only one spot open on this competition team. Kendall and Payton both want that spot.
Payton's working out fine. She, again, is a natural born leader, so she's taking the place of Brooke rather well. She counts the music, she gets it. Her and Maddie have worked together before, so they're doing some partner work.
That is amazing, because they're all different ages, but they're all same height. And then we got Big Payton.
My name is Leslie, and I've been at Abby's for 4 years.
I just really hope that Payton doesn't look too big. I don't understand why Payton is back in the picture. Payton's too big. She's gonna stand out like a sore thumb. Now, Kendall fits right into this group.
Call me biased, I'm her mother. I think she's the better dancer. I'm gonna say she's a better dancer than Kendall in this style. I do understand that Jill would be uncomfortable. I'm gonna let her know that I think Payton should be on this team and not her daughter. I've put more time in than she has. I think Payton being picked to be showcased as the bully and the lead.
But she got that by default.
Well, Jill, they could have given it to Kendall, but no, they gave it to Payton, and I think Abby made the right choice.
I don't know Jill well enough to guesstimate how she's going to handle Leslie, but I do know Leslie, and I'll tell you what, Jill better get her own baseball bat out.
She originally picked Kendall over Payton to dance with this group, and my fear is now that we need an extra, she's putting Payton in. Originally, she didn't want Payton. There had to have been a reason behind it, and I hope that doesn't hurt the group in the long run. That's all. I know she's a good dancer.
Then why
I know
do you
the
think
number
she was
will
picked
be.
that you put in it when they could have picked somebody else?
Because you reamed her out and said, you better find a spot for
And who
her.
am I? Who am I? Why is my word gold?
You said before you had Abby's ear, and I actually
do have
commend
Abby's ear.
you on that. That's exactly why. We'll see. I'm a little concerned right now about Leslie because I know at the open audition, she had a blowout with Abby, and I know that she asked Abby to do whatever she had to do to get Payton on with this dance team. With that big bully in there. Kicks him in the gut.
Daughter?
She's a big bully, not just a bully.
More person to watch.
Everybody up on the runway, go.
When Abby walks in with those costumes, all I'm thinking is this is like Prostitutes the sequel.
As a mom, I'm saying like bare midriffs and
fishnets and schoolgirls.
Right, it's just, it's over the top.
Well, I like fishnets. I think they're cute, but not with this.
I don't get the holes in the tights.
You don't need to get it. You're not judging.
Okay,
Don't worry
well,
about it. You have to understand, Leslie, I'm going with Payton as the bully. She's older. She would be like the trashy, mean, bad girl that's up to no good at Catholic school. That's what I'm going for.
Bully and bad girl is different from trashy, Abby. Trashy
Judges.
means sleazy, slutty. She's 14. She's not, that's not what she's portraying, a bully. Not some sleaze in some strip joint.
I don't care what any of those moms say. It's my studio. It's my company, and they needed something cutting edge for this routine.
I want the number to be good because I've got a lot at stake here. So, Abby, whatever you think is going to make the number.
Okay, well, decision made. I am telling you girls this. I am sick and tired of talking to your mothers. Knee socks, no fishnets, red trunks, bare midriffs. Everybody understand? Okay, Melissa, Maddie is gonna wear her hair in 2 ponytails, so the kick me sign goes in the middle. When you do those ponytails, I want them way up here. I don't want her hair getting caught in the side. Okay, thank you. All right, let's go, let's go, let's go. Does everyone have their socks taped? Yes.
Run it with us.
What color jazz shoes? Black?
Did you really ask that, Jill? She has black socks on. Well, what color would you wear?
Once again, we're in the green room and like nothing's right. There's no time to rehearse. The girls aren't ready. Maddie's pigtails are all askew. It's mayhem.
Okay, now I'm marking it. You forgot it? You're kidding me. Thank gosh we're running through it. Come on, Paige, you want to start with
Leslie, were you a dance teacher in your past life?
No, why?
Because you tell her what to do. She's 14.
I'm allowed to
no,
talk
I
to my
just
daughter.
think that you're treating her like a baby.
I'm
and
not
it's
treating her like a
humiliating.
baby. I'm her mother, and she's my daughter, and she's dancing. I'm reiterating what you tell her all the time.
If you don't know it yet, you're never gonna know it. Got it? Not 5 minutes before you go on.
I don't think it's fair that Abby yells at the parents just because the parents know what to do. They're moms for a reason, they're helping us. So I don't think that if she's not in the conversation, don't join the conversation. It wasn't meant for you.
Let's go. We have to be ready. We're on one number, let's go.
They have to know the number. Why don't you let them finish
running it.
If it goes on and we miss it, then it doesn't matter if they know it or not. What's the difference?
Doesn't make a difference if they go on stage and
It
they look like
does make a
fools.
difference.
And
You
look
have
like
to get
fools.
on.
Let them run the number.
If we don't get there
Leslie,
in
it's your
time, it
first
doesn't
week
matter
here.
if they know it or not. What's the difference? We gotta go. Let's
You know
go.
what, Leslie? We've been doing this every single weekend. It will be fine. You're the new man on the block.
I understand, but
Don't
guess
make
what?
waves.
Are they gonna hold it for us?
Probably not for Leslie Ackerman, maybe for Abby Lee Miller.
Okay.
It's my name, my reputation, not yours.
Their names too.
Exactly.
You keep saying it's only you, but these kids are all the ones on the stage.
Right, Christy, they're Abby Lee's kids.
But they're Chloe and Nia and Maddie and Payton. Abby's sitting there barking at these girls. It's my name, it's my name. And for God's sakes, we were so tired of hearing it's your name. It's not. When Chloe stands on stage, people are looking at Chloe. When Maddie's on stage, they're looking at Maddie and Nia. Yes, they dance under Abby's studio, but ultimately, they're the ones on stage.
Payton, here, honey.
She just stole you.
Don't you say that to my daughter!
Look the way you act! Be a role model!
I am a role model, Abby. You're the worst role model here.
This is act number 34, What Comes Around.
Group number started. Payton and Maddie come downstage, and Payton takes a kick me sign and puts it on her back. Maddie's ponytails were kind of in the way, and Payton put it up too high. So instead of enjoying the number, we're all looking at Maddie's back to see if the sign's gonna stay on. And I was cringing.
What goes up must come down. Liar, liar, you're a liar. I'll never be your friend again.
So I love to watch these girls dance. I totally enjoy the group numbers. However, this one didn't stick with me too much. It didn't stand out much. The only thing that stood out in my mind was Payton because she was 8 feet taller than all the other kids. And I'm not sure she pulled off the bully role very well.
What do you think your critique's gonna be?
Look.
Better than Kendall? I thought she did better than Kendall, too.
Thanks.
I think you'll be getting that sweatsuit.
Payton, you almost screwed the whole entire dance up with the sign. You can't just like stick it. No, whoa, me. You have to make sure it's on there.
Daughter's ponytails up high enough. Why are you gonna say Payton did?
Well, yeah, but she has to correct what she
No,
screwed
Abby,
up.
it starts from the beginning and
Did you say no, Abby?
No, Abby. I thought she did fabulous.
Right, and you're not a dance teacher.
Hey, you tell me how you thought she did.
I thought she was okay. I think your turns, suit new, never crossed your thighs once. You need to fix that turnout.
I thought that I was better than most of the people for
You
all
thought you were
rounds.
better than most of the people in this group?
Performance-wise.
Oh, that's cocky.
But that's how I feel, performance-wise.
I was appalled. I cannot believe that a 14-year-old young adult would open her mouth and act like that in a room full of amazing dancers. Did you see everyone else dancing?
That's how I felt.
Of course she thought she did great. You know, every kid and every dancer that gets out on that stage thinks they are the best dancer. And they think it, they just don't say it. And you know, Payton being coerced, she said it.
We have a really nice camaraderie amongst the girls here, but we don't critique each other. I ask you how you felt about you, not in comparison to everyone else, just about your performance.
So everybody was perfect but Payton?
No.
You didn't critique one other person?
I don't need to. Payton did for me. I don't think there is an apology to give to the group. She said it, it's out there, and it was wrong, and it was bad. It will take years to regain their trust. These are her friends. These are her comrades. This is her team. She shouldn't belittle others. That's my job.
Oh, this is us.
Backpack girls. Nice job.
The group group dance also did not win their category. I thought for sure, with the level of difficulty, that they were gonna win that, and they didn't. So either the judges didn't get it, maybe they thought it was inappropriate, I don't know. So, Payton, how about that overinflated ego, huh? This group's been winning.
Do you think they lost because of her?
I don't know. I'll have to read the judges' comments and listen to the critiques and see what they said.
Well, is she gonna be able to dance with the team again?
I don't know. I don't think what she did on stage really is what my concern is. It was coming back to the dressing room and saying that she was fabulous and everybody else
You know what? You flustered her. She didn't mean it like that. You're talking to a 14-year-old. If you want to fight with somebody, then you fight with me, her mother.
It's not about fighting, Leslie. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. But it's different. People are paying me for my opinion. So you are still on probation. You know, Payton's sassy little mouth may have just ruined her chances of getting off probation. Maybe even getting on this competition team.
Abby's really mad at Payton.
Why?
Because of the way it came out when Payton was talking about the rest of the group dance and her performance in comparison to everyone else. I will speak for myself. I took it the same way that Abby said it.
Wait, and then she apologized, and then you're still saying this to me?
You didn't let me finish my comment.
Well, because I'm pissed off, that's why. You don't accept apologies from a 14-year-old?
I did accept her apology.
Don't have this conversation with me.
But
wait, no.
There's a lot of enabling going on.
Somebody shut you down, and you can't
You're
handle
not shutting
it.
me down,
Yes,
Leslie.
I did.
Ladies, I'm standing outside with a dance teacher that's a friend of mine, and I can hear every word you're saying.
I'm still upset, Abby.
I know, but Leslie, you know what? Your daughter's 14 years old. You say that she's a grown-up, she's this, she's that. She has a smart mouth on her. You need to dig your fingernails into her back and tell her to shut her mouth.
Okay, stop. Did you not put her on the spot that got her to that point where she said something wrong and apologized to you? You did not put her on this team because of her comment. That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Then that's a shame. Shame on you, and I hope you feel better.
No shame on me.
Laying your head down on your pillow.
Don't shame on me.
You're gonna kick her off to the curb?
You don't walk into a dressing room with a whole group of people and say, I was fabulous and you all weren't. It's ridiculous.
No, you let her daughter off probation.
You don't need to be here. You said you can find a dance to put her in. I did. If Payton wouldn't have been in that would have been Chloe's fault. She came in here and had this snotty little attitude, and you back her up.
I don't think you guys have to put up with me much longer. I'll be gone. This will be it.
Alrighty, so I've been telling you for months now that I'm going to form a new team. You've seen what people will do, say, sacrifice to be part of the Abby Lee Dance Company. But after seeing all the talent from Orlando, Atlanta, and New York City, I came up with a team that's just like all of you. There will be one new team member to go up against each of you, to challenge you. This doesn't have to be negative unless you make it negative. Girls, you have to understand, there's always somebody else. Everyone is replaceable. I think it's time to bring the new team in. Take a deep breath, because your life is about to change. And so is theirs. The moment is here. Girls, let's go, come on in. Welcome to the Abby Lee Dance Company. Girls, I know it's intimidating to walk into this room. Oh, they don't look very intimidated though, do they?
I don't think there's any competition there. You brought our trash from Arizona.
Tracy's here from our studio for one reason and one reason only. She wishes Kalani was her child. Because in Arizona, the kid's nothing.
Hold on, Tracy, how many titles has Sarah won? None.
Sarah, come on out here. Kira, I'm sure you thought that I brought this young lady all the way from your hometown to compete against your kid.
Kalani beats her all the time. She's no challenge for Kalani.
But is she a challenge for Naya. Come on out here, Naya. Check each other out, girls.
I can do jazz, musical theater, ballet. Sarah, I'm pretty sure she can only do, what is it, acro?
Ava, step forward. Kendall, stand up here next to the other 11-year-old. This is your challenge. Long legs there.
Kendall and Ava are very different dancers. Kendall has more performance and looks better on stage.
Girls, step back in line. It's okay. Jade, come on out. She lives, sleeps, breathes, and eats dance, right? Kalani, come on out here. Jade, so you're a competition kid.
Yes.
You grew up in the competition world. Nothing's gonna rattle your nerves.
No.
Good to hear. All right, step back in line. Tia, come on out here. Come on out, Mackenzie. Tia's 9. So are you.
I should have put pigtails in.
You should have done a lot of things, Melissa.
I think little Tia is going to be a great playmate. But I don't think there's really any competition there.
Sarah, I've told you guys for a long time now, I need somebody 8 and under. Mackenzie turned 9, and I don't have anybody in that division. But sometimes it's 9 and under. So Mackenzie, you will be going head to head with Tia and Sarah. Cameron, step forward. You've seen Cameron in class here. She's a joy to teach. Chloe, step forward.
Welcome.
Any titles, Cameron?
I am currently a 7-time national champion. I'm 5-time national champion for Star Power. I also have way too many regional titles and overalls to name.
It's so obvious to everyone that Abby is putting Chloe up against Cameron because she won't put Maddie against her. So guess what? Sacrificial lamb is always Chloe.
We have all the winners here.
Yeah, looks like it. You searched high and low.
Maddie, step forward. Turn around. Look at the girls. And look over there at those girls. Say goodbye to those girls. Say goodbye.
What?
And say hello to those girls. Come on up here. You're so good. You're not competing against anyone. Maddie, turn around, is going to join you guys. I want her to show you guys how it's done. Maddie, go head over there for a minute.
I don't really want to compete against my own team when I'm completely on a different one. It's just, they're my best friends and it's weird.
You guys, you have to go out and do that group routine without Maddie.
It doesn't make sense to bring a new team in of all these amazing kids and then pull her amazing kid and put them on that team. Where does that leave us?
We are traveling just a hop, skip, and a jump away to Youngstown, Ohio. We will be competing at Energy Dance. Everybody right there is in that group routine. You are doing a routine that is gonna pay tribute to a new young artist named Lorde. Her Grammy-winning song, Royals.
Yay! That's awesome!
Awesome! My new select ensemble will be performing a contemporary routine entitled The Good Life. You're at the Abby Lee Dance Company. Life's good now.
So, which of those moms annoy you the most, right out of the gate?
I don't think any of them are super sweet. They're here for a reason. If they were super sweet,
All right,
they'd
ladies,
say,
I think it's time for us to take our seats.
Oh, don't leave me, girls. I'm stuck here with these wannabe moms. Ah.
5, 6, 7, go. Up, up, down, down, big finish, turn, hold. Good. The new select ensemble is doing a routine called The Good Life. Now, this routine is lyrical, it's pretty, it's fun. Beautiful, beautiful. Casting an entire new team is a difficult task. I need to see how they work with the group. Hey, maybe on stage in the competition, they choke. Dun, dun. Up, down, over. Yes. Maddie, isn't it nice to look in the mirror and see everybody's foot doing the same thing?
It's hard for our kids to see other kids come in and possibly take their place.
I think it is hard to accept somebody coming in, kind of raining on your parade. I think it's time for some new faces.
Knees down, knees up, straight, split and come down pretty. And hold, beautiful.
Hey, so what's going on with you and Kalani's mom, Kara? What happened there?
Our girls dance together and our girls are really good friends.
Wouldn't have known it in there.
Where does that lashing out stem from? This is a deep-seated hatred she's had for me for years, and we've actually left a studio because of her.
Remember, you are stepping on the stage for the very first time as the Abbey Lee Dance Company. You're the chosen ones. You're getting to dance with Maddie. You were the kids that I selected from all of those kids. That's a big deal, a really big deal.
Same thing. Same thing.
Oh, it's cold.
So, how'd it go? You survived?
I don't know how you do it.
I was really happy that Abby praised Sarah today. It made me very happy.
She did.
She really did. That's great, but Abby hasn't seen her on stage. That's where she chokes. You know that, Tracy. I don't even know where this is coming from. Tracy, you fool everybody. You fool everybody in Arizona, too. You talk about Kalani since she was 5 years old, Tracy.
About Kalani, Kara.
Really? So you're telling me that everyone at the studio is lying? Then you need to go talk to everybody at the studio because they all come back to me. Tracy plays the victim, but deep down inside, when she walks out those studio doors, she's on her phone talking about every single person.
I will tell you, the only words that have come out of her mouth about Kalani have been
Thank you, guys.
We actually need to go watch our children dance. Sorry.
Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
It's a little annoying to me that these moms have gotten awfully comfortable awfully fast. Like, who are you? And what have you done to prove you're part of the team? Except show up with your designer imposter sunglasses.
The other moms, they're all going out to celebrate tonight, but they asked me to go and I said, no thanks.
We could show up.
Buy her a drink? Jill loves to crash a party.
I love a party.
We should go have our own drink, people.
Yeah, let's go.
We
and have
deserve a
picnic.
drink.
I
Sure,
would like
I'll go have a
martini.
drink.
The Royals, maybe they could wait on us.
How many times does Abby say, hopefully there's not a good lyrical number that comes up? Right, I don't care who's on that team. A good lyrical number is gonna be a jazz number and a group dance. Our girls are used to doing beautiful, lyrical dances. This week they have a jazz funk dance with combat boots. I could have predicted that Maddie was going on the new team. Having Maddie on the team makes that team a better team. I think the writing's on the wall on who's gonna win this week. And I don't think it's our girls.
I wouldn't rule any of these kids out.
I don't think they feel the fire that we have felt of always being told your kids are replaceable.
And they think that they're better than our kids.
All right, girls, this is it. You're going up against not somebody from another studio, but my other team from this studio. You got beat last week. Are you gonna get beat again this week? We gave 2 completely different numbers. If the judges want funk and hip hop and jazz, it's gonna be you guys. If they want pretty little lyrical, it's gonna be them. I don't know.
They ran the group dance, what, 2, 3 times? We're not gonna rehearse again until competition.
They only did the number on the boots once.
Because she was here all day with the other team, now she's tired.
You know what? I'm so disappointed that they didn't get to run it.
More
Those
than
other
twice.
kids have been working
All day.
Our kids deserve better.
That's terrible. All right, who's?
She
I
clearly
said I'm
wants
buying drinks.
Okay,
her
I'm
new
having one.
team to win.
I already feel defeated. We haven't gone to competition yet.
I invited all the ladies out. Let's go out for a celebratory drink. Watching what our children have been going through and being around the other moms and what they've had to say and leer and stare at us, you know, I think we deserved it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little happy that Christy was not feeling well tonight.
And I think I was a little bit naive, thinking we would be welcomed more, and I haven't really felt that way with the other moms.
Oh, speak of the devils.
Hello.
Hey.
Girls. No, we came for a drink, but we thought we'd find you guys.
Well, I look forward to going to competition with you guys, regardless of how you feel. But I look forward to it and watching and cheering for both teams.
We're still all competing for the same studio.
But we're really not, because our Abby Lee jackets our kids earned, and I can't believe you guys got them as soon as you walked
So
in the
you
door.
don't think our kids earned them?
No.
Not yet, no.
Abby's looking for the best dancers,
And she
not the
didn't get
ones
the
who have
best.
been around the
Exactly,
longest.
the
And I
best.
think, like I
And
said,
she
I
didn't get
think
it.
she
She's
brought
gotta
in
get the
our
best.
kids to light a fire under your kids.
No, our kids don't need a fire light.
No, but they're
Please look at us more as like a thread, or I just feel like I would have loved to have been a little more welcomed. I mean, I know
I'm not threatened. I don't think that any of your kids, except for Jade, could possibly teach Kalani anything.
This was my only week I was ever here. I'm so grateful for the opportunity.
Of course,
to have
because
these
Sarah's
girls.
getting praised and she doesn't get praised in Arizona.
Another attack on my daughter.
Maybe it's just because we're in your presence.
You just seem so hostile.
Your daughter does not score in the top 10 in Arizona. She can't even win in Arizona. She won't win anywhere. Really? When?
Hall of Fame, celebrity. She's every competition we do, and I'm so
No,
tired
not
of
she wants
you.
to be Kalani so bad. It's not even funny. Her kid wants to be Kalani. It's not even funny. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Don't tell me shame on me for saying anything, even. Don't even.
Come on. I'm not dealing with it.
Tracy can't have a conversation with me because she knows that everything I say is true.
You're definitely not worth mine. Okay? I take
guys saw it!
I did.
Saw what she did
Look it. It doesn't matter.
I was looking forward to a fun night, not a bitch fest.
Maddie, please join the other team, because I want to talk to you guys. I want to address you. You were selected from Atlanta, Orlando, and New York City to come and be part of a new team at the Abby Lee Dance Company. You're either amazing and brilliant and wonderful, or you might just fly away home. Understood? In you go. Kira, did you tell your friend from Arizona if you need anything, you'd be glad to help her out?
She can drown in hell. Oh, cute. Yep, little maid. It's a little bit matronly.
When Abby mentioned that the girls were going to be royals, I was not thinking of a maid's uniform. And I think on a different week, I would have just taken it tongue-in-cheek. But on a week when we have a new team coming and they're living the good life and our kids are wanting to be royal, you feel a slap in the face.
Okay. Are we coming along in here? We're good on the hair, the makeup, and how's this group in here working? Hello. Kieran, amazing, excellent job on the solo. I need to know that my original team can win without Maddie. Week after week after week, they rely on her to lead the group.
Melissa, we were gonna pray over the group and we were wondering if you wanna come in and join us.
That's okay,
Are you sure?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna pray over it anyway, even though you don't want us to do very well.
Melissa,
Yes,
you're
honey.
not allowed in there. I said so.
Christy is a wannabe, and she doesn't know how to have a conversation or even talk on a normal level. She has to scream like this when she talks. It's really annoying.
Why? Why were you protecting her? Why?
To run their dance because their person is
She loves me.
taking up their time.
No.
Sure,
you're
but-
wrong now.
Yeah, now I'm wrong?
I didn't say you were wrong.
Your kids don't get a dance.
Right, Abby. Right.
did.
Yes. Just keep lying.
In fact, I think-
Uh-huh. Just keep lying.
Did you call me a liar?
Uh-huh. If the shoe fits, wear it. Look, all right, my kid is here to prove herself.
Sarah, your mother is pulling you out of the routine. Let's go. I have two teams going up against each other, and this woman is just adding fuel to the fire. She's done. She's finished.
She is. No.
Goodbye. Don't cry.
No.
Don't cry. Your mother did this, not me. All right. Select ensemble. Let's go. We need to respace without Sarah.
Sarah isn't going anywhere, Abby. With everything that was said and done, she is still going to fight to be on your team.
Let's just run the number, girls. Ready? Tia, stay back. Ava, stay on this side of Maddie.
I can't believe Abby's doing this now. This is not the time to kick out anybody.
Hi.
I need your girls on stage.
Let's go. We're ready. This new team has worked so hard for this very moment. But winning's not gonna be easy. I don't know if these girls are gonna handle the pressure. Then again, they do have Maddie on their team.
The dance is important so we can show Miss Abby that we truly can stay on her team, that we're really good dancers.
And we deserve to be here. We worked so hard.
I'm a bit nervous about the group. A lot is riding on this performance, so I want them to go out there and show what they can do and to kill it. At least Maddie's out there with our team.
Welcome to the stage, entry number 252, The Good Life.
The girls danced absolutely wonderful together. You know, they just met this week. Seeing them finally on stage together, seeing their faces and how much joy exuded out of them, it was beautiful to watch.
They're gonna be
This is our time. This is our time. Okay, we're the best.
I am so nervous. Will the number look fabulous?
All right. Welcome to the stage, entry number 253, The Royals.
Welcome to the world we live in. Every baby born the same old rules, the same old schools. Everybody running nowhere, everybody chasing fame, just feeling blue through and through. And we're fun as we rain, and we wait to crowded rooms that bow to you. We're royal. Welcome to the world we live in. Every night a different ball. We're royal blue, royal blue.
The girls look great. I don't think they could have performed that dance any better. A part of me that still has a bit of hope that the girls could triumph and bring home a win.
In second place, we have entry number 253, The Royals. And in first place, we have entry number 252, The Good Life.
I've looked high and low for the best of the best. And it's obvious I know what I'm doing. This team just won the overall first place high score of the competition. Is Maddie their golden ticket? Kalani is great at floor work. She can slither around on the floor looking so feminine. Her legs look good, her feet look good. Kalani's just smooth.
I don't know if the new moms understand like the level of how much Abby loves Kalani. Like I sat next to her one day that she was watching Kalani solo, and she was like, don't you just want to be her?
I was just gonna say, Abby wants to be Kalani.
She wants to be Kalani.
Kalani told me some things from last week when she was trying on costumes for her or something, and she was like, ooh, that with like a pair of boots and like leggings and yes. And like that, Kalani was like doing that to me and I'm like, what?
Now she thinks she has a dancer that can beat Kalani, and she's potentially, you know, putting them up against each other to see who she would keep. I don't know.
She always says that she makes a rivalry to make one kid even better. So she could be literally using that one kid to make Kalani better.
Kalani needs redemption because she lost 2 times and now it's her time to win.
I just feel if she chokes and doesn't win, might be a little bad.
Do you do any crazy like leg catch turns and like that kind of jazz or not really? Yes, let me see. We need, yeah, something pretty.
They're still trying to figure out what she can and can't do.
Well, it's really good that she's taking the time with her, because that will help her in creating a solo.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good.
Now, what amazing leg thing can you do with the right? It's gonna be a challenge for Daviana to pick up this choreography and then get out there and perform just like she performed that other solo that beat Kalani. She had months to work on that one. Let's see how she handles the pressure. Okay, you guys are finished. Go work, but you need to talk about the story. Okay. You need to feel the rain coming down on you. You need to be sad. You need to be emotional because she's gonna capture it with her face. Like all that stuff that we did on the floor for Kalani, she's gonna make it look easy. You're not making it look easy. This is going to be the showdown everyone's been waiting for. Who's gonna be number 1? I don't know. It's a head game right now with these two.
Are we done? No, vai là. Yeah, entra dentro. Okay. Abby is giving Daviana an ultimatum. You win or you go home. That's what she said. That's how much pressure she's putting on her. So she's really upset. Why are you upset?
Because her solo is obviously gonna win.
Don't you think it's all in your head?
No. If I'm singing, it's obviously not all in my head.
Gabby, it's only the first 20 seconds.
It doesn't matter. The first 20 seconds in my solo last year were amazing.
Remember when you beat her already? Was it so hard?
I could do everything that she does and more. So if she had my solo, she wouldn't be able to do 7 turns into an aerial. But I could do everything that she does, and my solo is easy. It's set up to lose.
Tutti parlano dietro a lei, anche te devi dirgli quello che ti va e quello che non funziona. Certo. She's very competitive. She gets it from her brothers. She wants to win. I have to help Daviana any way I can. Tomorrow, I'll talk to Abby. I'll handle her tomorrow. Let's go. Hi, Miss Abby.
Hey.
Hi,
What's
Daviana wants to talk to you about yesterday.
I feel like Kalani's solo is a little bit more challenging than mine. And I was wondering if you could change the difficulty.
I think you're nuts. She's rolling around on the floor. You did, what, 4 turns into a side aerial? You can't do that. I mean, I don't need to explain myself to a 14-year-old. This is ridiculous. I'll be damned. Nobody is telling me what to do anymore. Why would I go out on a limb and try to make her dance better than yours? Kalani walked out on me. You have the upper hand. You have to sit in front of the mirror and you need to sell this number.
I already feel like she's winning.
Why?
I just felt that way because her choreography just runs smoother, and the stuff that you give her, I feel like it fits her better than the stuff that you're giving me.
Well, we don't know you that well. I've been working with her for 5 years. If you could take all this emotion that you have right now and put it into the dance, you'll win.
Does that make sense now? Is it better?
And now you should be worried if saying something offended us.
Let's go.
I think the kid has a lot of talent, but she can't let them see her sweat. Daviana, shades of blue, not shades of boo-hoo. Kalani, Daviana, the stakes are high. The first week, Brinn won the high score solo. Last week we had Kendall win. Kalani, you have to pull out all the stops and have a flawless performance, all right?
Got it.
Okay, Daviana, it's like make it or break it for you. Nobody really knows who Daviana Fletcher is. Nobody really cares. Today, change that. You're gonna go out there, you're gonna win it, or I'm afraid this is the end of our journey. You have to wow people. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Daviana with Shades of Blue.
A hopeless shade of blue, just like the rain outside. I'm overdue for God's sweet reply.
Good job.
Cheers. Now you can walk.
Abby should be very happy with Daviana's performance. That is a winning solo. But I don't know if it was enough to beat Kalani.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Kalani with Save Me.
I'm a little nervous going up against Daviana because Abby's put a lot of pressure on me to go on stage and win and to be wonderful and fabulous. Her choreography is way harder than mine is, but it's my turn to win.
Adrift just for a moment, my mind was all at sea. All I've ever wanted was for you to save me. I'm trapped here in a cage, to reach out far and wide. Deliver me from this rage, and here I'll surely die. Kissed by the wind.
She's gonna have to punch it back. Kalani was outstanding, but I saw mistakes. Who does a penché for 13 years of their life and then bobbles on it? She was nervous, but Daviana also faltered a little bit. The dancer that beat Kalani was not on that stage today.
Awards time. Moving right along to the teen solo division, top 10.
There were 10 teams?
I'm really emotional because all the nerves. If I don't win, that most likely means I'm gonna get kicked off the team.
10th place, entry number 20, Tessellate.
I just really don't want to go home today.
6th place, Shades of Blue.
This doesn't look good for Davi. I wasn't expecting 6th place. I know for sure Daviana wasn't expecting it. I really hope Abby can find it in her heart, her teeny weeny little heart, to let Davi stay.
And in 1st place, entry number 3, Save Me.
I am so excited for Kalani. She was first overall. She beat Daviana, who took 6th. Who gets 6th? See, Abby? When you give her what she's good at and what she's known for, lights out.
Hi, can I help you guys?
This is Nakaya. We're here to see Abby.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
expecting us. This is Nakaya.
Hi, nice to meet you, sweetie.
We're looking for a new studio to compete.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how you doing? I was approached by Kaya and her daughter Nakaya after our dance concert. I had no idea who the woman was, but it turns out She's from St. Louis, from a very reputable teacher, a colleague of mine. So I'm gonna check the kid out. That's the least I can do. You're Kaya.
Kaya, this is Nikaya.
Nikaya, hi.
What are the girls looking at?
There's someone here.
She's inviting someone in.
Do you want to get your shoes and your street clothes off? And I'm gonna check her out a little bit. If you want to go up and sit with the moms, you're more than welcome to.
Alrighty.
I'm always looking to make my competition team stronger. Maybe this kid, Nikaya, and her mom are just what my team needs before nationals. There's certainly nothing like a surprise or two to wake everybody up.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Good.
I'm Alyssa. What's your name?
I'm Kaya.
Kaya. Pretty name.
Hi, I'm Holly. Nice to meet you.
Kelly. Christy.
Hello.
So where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
You moved here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why Abby constantly insists on bringing new people in. It's bad enough when she brings people in from the studio that we know and have danced with. Now she's bringing a stranger in. I just think it's crazy.
So what did you think of our dance concert?
I mean, they're really, really talented. I mean, as far as technique goes, but as far as entertaining, I don't think it was really entertaining. It didn't have a lot of
Really?
You know, I didn't think
So the new mom comes upstairs and she sits herself down and she seems a little opinionated, to say the least.
I think our kids are fabulous on stage. I mean,
I think they are too. I wouldn't have brought her here if I didn't think you had fabulous dancers. I just think that they could use a little more personality, a little more divitude, and she has that. Divitude is just when you're born with it, when you just know you have it. No amount of technique or any type of training gives you that. I didn't think any of Abby's dancers had that.
Divitude?
Yeah,
We're not
that's what I call
divas.
it.
What does your jacket say?
Black Patsy.
I love that name. It's really pretty.
You guys keep working, get that down pat. Come on over here to the bar. Let me see, 5th position, tendu. And let me see a rondé-jambe. I asked Nikaya to execute a few ballet steps. I want to see if she has a foundation, if she knows her terminology. And can you spell rondé-jambe? You have to know the names of everything. We're really into terminology here.
It's good that girls want to try out for our team, but I don't really want a new team member right now because I'm perfectly fine with all my friends.
Do you do any acrobatics or gymnastics?
No.
None? Now I'm beginning to wonder about this girl. Is she for real? Is she an advanced student? Or is she just a recreation student that goes once a week whose mother's trying to get her onto a competition team? Second?
She's gonna audition or?
I think she should just start choreographing a routine and just put her in it, because her testing to see how flexible she is not really.
There's a lot of other kids who want to dance on this team, so I don't know why she would just get to walk in and be on it when there's other kids who've had to go through auditions.
Other kids don't have a resume like her.
So I'm gonna call your mom down. Okie doke.
Oh, Abby wants me to come down.
Good luck.
Good luck! I ain't scared of her.
God, she's a loose can't. You never know what's coming out of her
That's
mouth.
true.
No matter how nice, how mean.
Your recital was boring, and all these kids need help to perform.
She's not gonna work on this team, girlfriend.
She knows zero terminology. My kids are the whole package, not just little bits and pieces. When my kids leave here, they have a career, a livelihood, forever.
I don't think that these spelling tests and all this other stupid dance terminology is relevant. What I personally want Abby to do is stick my daughter's damn dance CD in her and watch her dance. You're the professional, you've been doing this all this time, you create stars, so why would I question what you're saying?
Yay! Hallelujah! We have a winner!
Don't just discount her all the way.
Can you come back tomorrow? Yes. So, come back, bring her in tomorrow, I'll have more time.
I just heard her say.
I heard her say come back tomorrow, but why? You don't get to just come and be on the team.
Our girls are 2 weeks from nationals. Why Abby would ever consider adding a new girl to the team right now is beyond me. That does not make any kind of sense whatsoever.
Just when I thought it couldn't get any crazier, it got crazier.
So she wanted to know if you could spell rondé-jambe, if you could spell dance terminology. What the hell does that have to do with dancing?
She goes, do rondé-jambe. Now, can you spell rondé-jambe? I go, no.
That is she knows that. She doesn't want to give you a chance because I meant what I said. Her dancers have no personality. What do you have on now? Title jacket. So what difference does it make? We're gonna play her game. We're gonna go home tonight. We're gonna learn this terminology. She's gonna learn how to spell all these stupid ass dance terms, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and play the game Abby wants to play.
5, 6, 7, go. 5, 6, 7, 8.
God, I hope Paige gets cleared today. Because I think it's gonna take her a week or so to get used to just walking on her foot.
I think Paige is nervous. I think she's afraid that the doctor is gonna tell her, you know, we need to wait another 2 weeks just to be sure.
Go, 2, 3, 4, drop.
So where are you going for nationals?
We don't know.
I mean, how do you have a life outside of dance if you have no idea what you're doing in 4 days?
This is our life. You devote your time here. This is your life.
Do any of you work?
I used to work.
I owned a business. I had to sell it.
What do you have, nannies at home then? I mean,
No, just really good husbands.
Exactly.
So you're a single mom?
Yes, I am.
With 4 kids?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, well,
That's
my
a team
relationship
effort.
ended because of dance.
Oh, really? Oh, lovely.
Your husband didn't support dance?
I didn't have a husband, I had a wife. It's like you can hear a pin drop in the room, like they had never ever heard of anybody being a lesbian before.
So what would you like us to call you?
Because we've been calling you Patsy.
Really?
Yes.
Well, you call yourself Patsy.
The Black Patsy.
I know. We were
So
calling
you
you
want
Black
us to call
Patsy.
you-
I want to know what that means.
You know who Patsy Ramsey is?
Yeah.
Crazy stage mom.
That's you.
All dance moms have an inner Patsy.
Are you really proud of that? That that's your nickname? Because, like, I certainly wouldn't want to be compared to Patsy Ramsey.
I don't want to hear your feet hit the ground. Play. What'd the doctor say?
She got cleared. She's allowed to dance. But she's not allowed to do tricks for 2 more weeks.
Okay.
He said to do it very limited, you know, not to overwork it.
Okay.
So.
Paige can be in the number, but is she gonna be full out? I don't know. And I want to win. Hi.
Hello.
I want to get you to fill this paperwork out.
Okay.
Okay? So I was thinking, well, maybe she could jump in and take Paige's spot. But now Paige came back from the doctor today and said, hey, I'm allowed to dance.
But she's already been there. She's learned all of the routine. I mean, you're taking a chance on Paige because she just got over an injury, so it's kind of iffy.
No, I'm taking a chance on Paige because she's been here since she's 3 years old.
Paige has a boot on her foot. Even once the boot comes off her foot, she won't be able to dance up to par with the rest of the team because she's not really picking up the choreography. Nakaya already knows it. There's no reason that she shouldn't replace her just for this number. Give her a chance. Let her compete with you guys. Let her on the team.
Usually when you walk into the studio, you have to be here for a year before you even audition.
I understand that. But what would it take for me to show you how bad I want her on this team and how bad she wants to be on the team?
If I don't put her in this number and she's just a swing, are you still gonna go?
Yes, we will.
Kaya is standing right in front of me, telling me she'll do whatever it takes to get her daughter on this competition team. Well, hey, we're going to California. I might just invite the kid to go. All right, you better know it. You might get put on the spot.
Okay.
All right, good night.
Okay, thank you.
Patsy invites all the moms to lunch because, well, she wants to get to know us better, and frankly, I'd like to get to know her better.
You had a boyfriend and he moved out? Oh, a girlfriend.
Yes.
Oh. What made you go from a man to a woman?
I think my gaydar kind of picked up a little vibe off of Melissa. She was a little too friendly to me.
Sorry, I'm just curious.
Okay. So what do you guys think about me so far?
Well, with your AKA of being Black Patsy, like you're crazy.
Why would that make me crazy?
Dance mom.
All of you are crazy dance moms.
I'm not that crazy.
So since you're kind of in my position, trying to get your child on the team, what does that take?
Are you crazy? You think I'm gonna tell you how to get your daughter on the team when I can't even get my own daughter on the team?
You just waltzed in and threw your kid in the room, and you don't just get to walk in and be on a competition
You
team.
should see our contract.
So far, I have just walked in.
We have invested our time, our lives, our energy, and our efforts in this. It just is very unnerving that you think like, oh, my daughter's just as good.
Are you coming to LA with us?
I don't know if I'm going to LA or not.
It's a bizarre situation. This is a bizarre lunch. We're not in a very good place. Who are you? All we know is it says Black Patsy on a jacket. and your Nakaya's mom.
The moms can say whatever the hell they want to say about me. I'm not here for them. I'm here for my daughter. I don't have any feelings towards them. I don't give a damn what they feel about me. It's all about Nakaya.
I'm sorry, I think it's ridiculous.
No, I think it's ridiculous too.
I have a kid that I don't even know. It's from another studio that moved here. I have a kid that's hurt. I'm liable, ladies. This is a business.
I want Nakaya to take out Brokeback Brooke and Peg Leg Page just to shut Kelly up because she talks so much. I just want to prove to her that her daughters are not all that she thinks they are.
She's upset because she said nobody's dancing, the routine looks stupid, and her daughter is always in the back burner.
No.
But I don't like them blaming and saying because Nakaya walked in.
Between Paige and a student that isn't even your student.
She's not
That's what
choosing
her problem
anything, but
was.
it's up to Abby's discretion, not yours. All y'all are full of crap, so I don't care.
Come on, I'm not doing this. You can have one another.
Because you're doing this. You are.
We don't know what's going on with the number. This is chaos.
So, considering the behavior of these mothers, you told me that you were ready to go to California. I think you should go. I am not making you a promise that your daughter is in this. So don't get there and start acting like that.
All right.
Take care. I asked Nakaya's mother to go to California with us. She's all excited. But if she opens her mouth again, look out. Hey, guys, I need everybody dressed. I haven't even said who's in the dance and who isn't in the dance. I haven't even spaced everybody yet.
The only reason I think that Abby won't just replace Paige and put Nakaya in this number is because Abby's just scared that Nakaya is gonna go right in there and blow her dancers out of the water. She claims it takes years and years and years to get on the level with her elite dancers. Well, Nakaya got it in 24 hours. Have you asked her, like, recently what she's thinking? And ask her. You say, I don't want my feelings to be hurt at the very last minute. If you don't think I should be in this number right now, then you can just tell me that.
If I would have traveled all the way to LA and she didn't let me dance, that really would make me feel really sad. This has been an honor getting this far, but I want to really know if I'm going to be doing the routine or...
I'm deciding right now. Right this second, I'm looking at it. Let's go. Our group number is coming up next. Who's gonna do it? Nakaya or Paige? I have yet to make the decision. So I'm gonna run the number one more time. And whoever's not keeping up is out. That's my final decision. I came here to win. Make the head move.
Here we are in the dressing room. Everybody is dressed and ready to go on stage, and she's still playing mind games. Abby, just tell us what you're doing. Is Paige dancing in the dance or not? Because in 5 minutes, they're gonna be on stage, and you have my daughter so confused. She doesn't know whether she's coming or going.
What is she doing with this pigeon toe feet? I don't think you're there. They've done the number over and over in the dressing room, and nobody's impressing me very much. Do I take a chance on Paige, who is still recovering? Or do I take a chance on the new girl, Nakaya, who's yet to prove herself? Who's going to dance in the group number? It's a tough choice. We're all doing the dance. Let's go. You didn't come 3,000 miles to sit on your butt. Everybody out there, let's go.
If letting Nakaya be in the dance is what allowed Paige to be in the dance, then so be it, because she is a member of this team and deserved it.
Listen to me. I am putting you in this dance because you're telling me you're ready. Do not go out there and make a mistake. Understood? Yes. Yes. I'm really worried about Paige. Can you physically do it? I'm not so sure. I need to see it full out, Paige. When we walk out of here, game faces. Let's go.
I'm really nervous to do the group dance. I really want to show Miss Abby that I deserve to be on this team.
Please welcome Abby Lee Dance Company, performing to I See the Kite Flying.
The last time we did a haunting, controversial spoken word number was Where Have All the Children Gone? And it won hands down. That's what it needs to be again today. We're getting ready for nationals. It's overall first place or nothing.
The sky was so blue that it wasn't blue any longer. Every time that sky comes back into my mind, the colors shift. The blue gets bluer and the horizon widens.
When the words start speaking for the group dance, because there is no music, the girls start crawling around on the floor and like punching themselves in the face. And I thought, well, okay, at least you're being the best that you can be.
But my feet were hard on the ground. At that moment, color splashed into my black and white life, standing wind in my face, I lost myself, and just for a minute, it only had to do with me. As my kite rose higher into that impossible blue, I thought about how we never flew kites together.
Group number went well. Paige and Nakaya both did an okay job. Who was better? I don't know. Neither one of them really pulled my eye. But today, that was a good thing.
And drum roll, please, for your top scoring junior Oscar small group. Your first place winner is in the genre of contemporary. And from Maddie Lead Dance Company, act number 70, I See the Kite Flying.
When it was all said and done, the group routine, and we all know the group comes first, was the overall high-scoring winners in the entire competition. The Abby Lee Dance Company is gonna leave California victorious.
And who choreographed this routine?
Miss Abby Lee.
Let's give a big round of applause for our top 3 junior Oscar small groups.
Congratulations. Congratulations, trio.
You know, lots to say on the microphone.
What do you mean?
This goes to the rest of you. You're gonna let the new girl walk in and get the microphone and get to speak? Don't let the new kid come in and push you out of the way.
You did the same thing with Paige today. You're threatening to replace her with somebody else.
Why do y'all keep saying replace? We're not coming to replace nobody. She just wants to be part of the team. But when you refer to me or my child, then it puts me in the conversation.
What did you say, Abby? I'm sorry, somebody was talking.
Kaya was talking.
I don't want to even use your name. That's why I keep saying her.
I got a name I want to call you too, not your own, but I'm trying to be respectful. You just jump down on me like I'm trying to invade this team and do something, and it's no different from what all of you are doing. As a sister, I would think you would respect that, because it ain't a lot of chances for black women out here nowadays. I would think that you would have my back.
Do not take my ethnicity and make me a poster child for whatever. I choose to speak when I, Holly Hatcher Frazier, Dr. Holly, to everyone in this room, has something to say.
I don't know how you work with these parents.
You called every one of us liars? Haters?
Haters. Yeah, you some haters.
That's a name.
I call it like I see it. It's the truth. Y'all are liars. You some liars, especially you.
Oh yeah, okay.
You are phony as hell.
So are you. I'm not.
You don't. You know what I see? You're fake.
At all. Who I am is exactly who I come across as.
Yeah, a bitch. That's what you are, and I know you own it.
You don't know a thing, bitch.
I'll be that bitch.
Don't let the door hit your on the way out then.
You want to watch your mouth, because I ain't the rest of these dance mamas. I'm not a doctor like Holly Boo. I'm from the hood. Believe that.
Abby, are you gonna let this happen?
Bitter.
I can't, I don't use foul
You're
language.
darn right we're bitter.
I don't know how you work with these parents.
Go, let's go. Okay, if I go with you, I have a 10-year-old to keep my age down. If I go with you, then I can win in the 13 to 15 division. I called back 2 dancers from the audition, Allie and Ava. Originally, I was replacing Brooke and Paige. But after closer consideration, I decided just to go with 1 dancer, Passe, and just double pay up. I like Ava. I think she's a really pretty little girl, and I think she's fabulous for only being 10 years old. But she doesn't have her side aerial yet. I need a kid that can tumble as well as dance. Okay, whatever happens today, I don't want you to take it as the gospel. 2 weeks can go by and we can call somebody back in.
Right.
Okay? And by then, you may have your side aerial. Yes? So I'm gonna tell you that today is not your day. All right? And you're gonna go to Denver with us. All right?
I'm Allie. I'm 13 years old. This is a big opportunity, and I mean, I just don't want to screw it up.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Allie is a special dancer. She is gorgeous to look at. Her technique is flawless, and she's over 12. That's what I'm looking for. This is the group number, and I'm just tipping you off. Chloe was my lead in the group number, and now it's gonna be you. So I'm sure Chloe's mother's gonna hate you, but oh well.
Who are you?
I am Allie's mom.
Oh, I'm like, no one introduces me. Here's Holly.
Shelly, nice to meet you. Yes, Shelly.
Nice to meet
And that's
you.
Allie.
Oh, okay.
What is she working on?
I really don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4. Smile. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Looks like she's learning a solo.
Go. PK, coupe, soutenu.
Hello.
Hey, how are you? Over there.
Come here, we're just gonna slide. New girl was in my spot. Slide her down. She'll have to slide down.
Yeah.
Down.
Or does she have a solo?
No, not so much.
The new girl?
No, it's the group dance she's learning.
Why is she doing Chloe's part?
Chloe's your national title winner, and she's been here since she was 2. You know, you talk about these girls missing 3 days for vacation. Well, Allie's missed 13 years.
I have to say I don't approve. Nothing against. And I know there's nothing you can do. We all do what we're told, but you know, Chloe worked hard. They all worked hard.
And they've danced here their whole lives.
Yeah. I mean, I can understand that. It's understandable. I'm sorry.
You know what, Shelly? If you feel so bad, why don't you put your money where your mouth is and go down and say something to Abby? Like, you know, it's not right to take the lead away from a child who's been here since she was 2.
I miss my friend.
Yeah, I miss her too.
Well, we all do. I don't know about Abby.
She's such a witch.
Kelly is just part of our group. We might not all get along all the time, but at the end of the day, we are a dysfunctional family.
I'm sorry, Shelly. Still her seat.
It's very clear that I'm in Kelly's seat and Allie's in Paige and Brooke's seat. I don't even know Kelly. I don't really know the history behind it or why she didn't come back, but if it's Kelly's choice, then I don't know what to say.
I'm not sure Shelly is gonna last with this group of dance moms. I can't predict it. It doesn't look good. She's no dummy. You put the...
No, she's not.
She knows exactly what she's doing. She's here for one purpose only.
I have to say that I'm not sure Shelly fits in. Like when she speaks, birds fly out of her mouth. When I speak, fire comes out of mine. Holly, she makes you look rough.
All right, let's focus. Naya, just feel everyone around you. If you're too fast, slow down. You nervous, Allie? Nervous in just getting out there and doing the dance well? Or nervous in judges not liking you? What kind of nervous? Letting me down?
The pressure that Abby put on me was very stressful because I don't want to screw the dance up. I'm just a little scared that I won't be able to do it.
Act number 20. This is in our elite junior contemporary small group. Please welcome to the stage, Angels and Demons.
Demons were amazing. And I was watching the demons because the angel had her own part. And you know what? My daughter was a demon. So maybe if she was an angel, I could have said the angel was amazing, but I wasn't watching.
That was act number 20, Angels and Demons.
When Abby does one of these clubs, that means it's good. Yeah.
I thought for the first time out this season, the group was pretty darn amazing on stage. Allie was just gorgeous. Her dancing was angelic. I think Allie sold the role of the angel. Yay! Hallelujah! Very nice, very nice. And my new angel. Yay! My God, you were stunning. She was just this pretty little angel. It was fabulous.
Abby comes in the dressing room, and I think it's so funny that she gives Allie all of the credit for the group dance. Like, wouldn't you want to give your dancers credit that you've trained? Isn't it your name and your reputation?
And ladies and gentlemen, your highest scoring junior small group with a score of 279.5 points is act number 20, Angels and Demons.
Yay, the group gets first, but I wish Brooke and Paige were here to celebrate with us.
Name of your studio on 3, nice and loud. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations on all of our junior small groups. You guys can take a bow on 3.
I'm very proud of myself. I'm proud of my staff, and I'm proud of the girls. I had to put a winning number back on the stage. Coming off of a national victory, you can't rest on your laurels. So we did it. The girls went out there. They were beautiful. It was a great number, and we won again. The girls might think they're safe after winning these last few weeks, but I've got a surprise for them, and it's gonna make them remember they're all on the chopping block. I want to introduce Kim and the new Chloe. Go stand right next to her. They were at the first open call audition in Orlando. Chloe is going to join us this week. We will be traveling to Voorhees, New Jersey to attend the competition On Stage America, all right? Yes. This is new Chloe's first group routine. I'm putting her together with a bunch of girls who've been dancing together since they've been in diapers. This could be a major struggle for her. I would like to start with new Chloe because we don't know her or how fast she picks up, and I want to see. But I don't want old Chloe's mother freaking out and saying, oh, well, we started with her first. Contract, bend your elbows. The first one is up, and then run. Chloe's solo this week is entitled Seeing Red. Chloe, you're jealous, you're envious, because the new Chloe, she might just be her replacement. Shanae, out of it towards Gianna.
Well, I knew as soon as she was bringing someone new in that Chloe would have a solo against the new person because that's her game.
Well, and it's Chloe versus Chloe.
It's always my daughter, always. Because she knew that she was going to use your daughter today to make my daughter feel bad.
When new people come on, one takes a solo from the kids who've been here all along.
I agree with that.
Because Nia was at the top this week, Chloe's got a solo, and she took away time for our duet.
I think these moms are ruthless. They say they're part of a team and they're team players, but I really believe that they're there for their child only.
This is gonna be your first solo under the Abby Lee Dance Company. What's the best thing you do? What are you noted for?
I'm a turner.
You're a turner. Chloe's a turner too. And turn, 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 turn. The new Chloe solo is called The First Day. This new Chloe has a lot of talent, and this might just be the first day of a very successful career. As you start to shun your arms just break pretty down and plie. Bend this knee, break this knee.
Now, how old is Chloe?
Chloe turned 12 in July.
This is a better opportunity, this dance company, than the one you're in Vegas?
She's already the star of that one. Maybe she wants to come be the star of another one.
Good luck on that.
That's rough.
Have fun.
Good luck on that one.
1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6.
I need to get a closer look.
Like you don't want to be here turned out. You want to be here turned out. Right.
I don't know that I want her to do any work on my face. I don't know that I like the looks of hers.
Stop, that's her livelihood. Stop.
Hey, Chloe. How did it go?
Good.
You really liked it? Mm-hmm. You did well. How did it go, girls?
Good.
You guys like the new Chloe?
It's the original Chloe.
That's right. You're not the old Chloe. You're the original Chloe.
Just because you're competing against the old Chloe doesn't mean that the new Chloe can't come in here and take over. You're going to work hard to move up that pyramid, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to move down.
She's a turner. She's my height. She's my age. Her mom's your height, has blonde hair.
I don't think you need to focus on this other person. I think you need to focus on yourself. You're the Clo Bird, and there's only one of you. You're very unique.
I think I got the better technique.
Yeah.
You do. That's why you're here.
Nobody is going to be you.
told you that headpiece was in her head. I asked you if it was sewed in her head. Here we go again. Deja vu. The new Chloe's headpiece falls off. Didn't we learn anything from the old Chloe? I can't believe it. That makes me look unprofessional and that mom a failure. That ruined her whole routine.
And she was gorgeous.
Oh my God, it's a scandal on the dance floor. The new Chloe's headpiece just fell out. Did she just open the door for the old Chloe?
I thought the soloists were great.
I think Chloe did a great job until that ending with that hairpiece falling out. And I don't know if I was set up or if I just didn't get it put in right.
How can that be set up? I don't know if Melissa's the best one to be helping you. I don't just think of her as the arts and crafts kind of girl.
Well, it came flying out of her hair. Here,
Well, 'cause
put
she didn't
this
pin
on.
it. You don't think that was a conspiracy theory, really, right?
Well, I'm not sure. I don't know.
We might be dance moms, but we're not those kind of moms.
No,
we would
never.
Well,
we don't sabotage.
After things have gone on this week, I'm just not so sure. Hi, Abby.
Your kid had one chance, one opportunity to get on this team because the kid that I saw on stage in Orlando perform was amazing. She'd have beat Maddie, the crap out of her. And that kid that I just saw on stage was a hot mess. And that headpiece falling out at the end was just like the icing on the cake. And that one right there, she's teaching that kid that when you get on stage and perform, you better look like you're from the Abby Lee Dance Company.
Chloe is used to a lot of pressure, but today she was a little rough around the edges, and everybody has a day that they're a little rough. It's just a learning curve.
Now you're going against each other. What's it like going against somebody that's going to the Grammys?
I'm nervous because she has amazing technique.
Gotta keep her on her toes, right? If I didn't keep pushing Maddie, she wouldn't be where she is today. Brinn is doing a piece called Diamond in the Rough because I think that's what Brinn is. She has all this talent, but the experience isn't there yet. By putting her against Maddie this week, I hope Brinn will live up to her potential. We're gonna start with Brinn. A reach out, cross over, up, and down, real quick. Okay. Can you just push right off that and inside leg turn, or is it the wrong way? Good. Okay, that's what I like. Just tell them what to do and they do it. See, now, if Nia was in here, we'd have to change it 14 times because she couldn't do that.
Something's going on here.
No, that's Abby. Abby always says that when someone new comes in, she cannot wait but just to lavish them with all of this, like, over the top.
Brinn, you've inspired me.
But is it real or is it fake? Why would she be fake?
Let's put it this way. You're not the first one she's told that to.
Yeah. Just saying.
You know, you guys feel intimidated by the fact that Abby likes Brinn so much?
I don't think it's intimidation.
No, I'm happy you're here. I told JoJo, I said Abby won't be mean in front of Brinn.
I don't feel threatened by Brinn and her mom, but I feel territorial. For a new kid to come in and get a solo, that's a solo that maybe one of Abby's kids could have. Maybe even Kendall could have that solo.
I think she wants Brinn to stay.
This week, Maddie and Brinn have solos. And Ashley, no matter how much praise Abby gives you,
she's gonna suck up to you.
The first few weeks are always nice.
We call it the honeymoon phase.
there is no way she is gonna let anyone from some other random studio walk in here and beat her golden child.
Ashley, come down here.
Well, good luck with that.
So, I think your daughter has a special gift. God made her to dance. Brinn, I don't say that to too many kids, and I see a lot of kids in this country. I think you have something really, really special. You have a solo. It's gonna be amazing if you nail it. You don't wanna be the one this week that goes to the competition, is in the front line, is the whole big thing, has a solo, and makes a mistake. Because they will nail you to the wall.
So yesterday, what was your chat like with Abby? What were you guys talking about?
She was like, just like gushing just nice things about Brinn. She was like, this child was put on this earth to dance. She just really was just on and on about how perfectly she was built for this and how badly she really wanted to work with her, so.
Well, it's interesting that
Abby has given Brinn all those accolades, and then she continues to tear down the kids on her team. Brinn is not her student. She's a guest to speak on her team.
What do you think of Brinn's solo?
I don't know. I like this solo. I'm kind of curious. I mean, because everybody set it up to like, oh, she doesn't have a shot, she doesn't have a shot, she doesn't have a shot. But I don't know. I think there's a chance.
So wait, just so I get this straight, you think she has a shot at beating Maddie? Maddie is Abby's queen bee. She is not gonna let some kid from another studio waltz in here and beat Maddie. It's just not gonna happen. Although Brinn is amazing and Abby stood there and put her on this pedestal, she was put on this earth to whatever, all that, it only promotes Maddie more because she's not gonna beat Maddie.
Well,
she's not. So that's her way of saying she's really good, but, and.
She's buttering you up.
Yes.
Our next entry, entry number 99. Please welcome to the stage, Vertigo.
Maddie's not the same kid she was last year. She's on this news show, on that news show. She's doing interviews, she's doing magazine spreads. There's a lot happening in this kid's life. So her training has suffered. I need Maddie to focus because Brinn is going up against her and she is definitely a threat.
Maddie danced great, but Abby brought Brinn here because clearly she thinks she's a competitor for Maddie. Brinn has more tricks and is a little bit younger. I bet Melissa is flipping out.
Judges, our next entry, entry number 101. Please welcome to the stage, Diamond in the Rough.
Wish I was a diamond, but am I worth the mining? Do you know? Don't you know I wanna win the race, a triple crown to show? Gotta let this horse run, it's the only one I own. I wanna bounce like a ball, I wanna jump head first, feet deep, leave you destined for my prince. If you're looking for evidence.
And that's what Brinn is capable of doing. She's capable of giving that performance where you just go, what was that? She's gonna give Melissa and Maddie a run for their money.
Moving into the overall high scores, we're doing 3 placements.
Maddie is a seasoned veteran when it comes to dance competitions. And Brinn, she is green with lots of potential. Now, is Brinn gonna take Maddie's top spot, or is she just gonna stand in the wings and watch Maddie win again?
Second place goes to entry number 101, Diamond in the Rough.
Brinn solo did well. I mean, she got second, but I thought it was beautiful. And it gives her something to work towards, so, you know, she very well could be first next time.
And first place in the overall high score solo duo trio goes to entry number 99, Vertigo!
So the overall high score solo goes to Maddie for Vertigo. I can count on her, putting her heart and her soul into whatever we give her. That's important.
Thank you, ladies.
Maddie won first in her category and first for all the solos, duets, and trios of the day. So it was a good day for us.
Congratulations, Maddie. Congratulations, Brinn. You did well in your solo. I mean, you didn't beat Maddie, but you were second to her, so that's great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up.
Ava's doing a contemporary solo called Drizzle. Immediately when I heard the lyrics talking about the rain drizzling down, that was it, an umbrella. This is really gonna put Ava to the test. Push, right, you gotta get the momentum turning.
Ava's excited about her solo, and I'm very proud of her because I thought she'd be a little bit nervous, but she's not. She's excited.
You're more nervous than her.
This is Ava's time. This is Ava's time to show that she can do it.
I would make it very clear to Ava, like, her best of the best of the best is probably not designed for her to win, and she needs to know that.
Christy seems a little bitter. I refuse to believe that Ava's being set up to fail. This is Ava's opportunity with this solo to really show Abby that she can be a strong competitor for nationals and now.
Use the umbrella. Put it in your hand. Other hand. Circle it, but it circles.
On a technical level, I know Ava can beat her.
The umbrella does concern me. I will tell you, the umbrella concerns me because it's huge.
Right, it is huge, and there's a big silver thing sticking out of the side of it.
4. Just put the umbrella on your shoulder. Quit, you're holding it like it's a golf club. Put it up there. Oh my God.
Bump. Oh! Ava just poked out her eye.
My biggest concern this week is Ava. I'm hoping this umbrella is going to help hide the flaws, but she's having trouble maneuvering the prop around. If she doesn't fix this and isn't fabulous on stage, she won't even be considered for a solo at nationals. Don't kick the prop. Let's see.
She's so worried about opening and closing the umbrella that she's not doing it. Like, Ava doesn't have a choice. She's just gonna have to do the best she can with it, and if it breaks on stage, it breaks on stage. There's nothing else I can do.
The umbrella just broke. I think at this point, I mean, you know Ava's not winning. Like, you do know that. If you don't want her to dance with it, like, stand up for it. There's nothing to lose. Abby doesn't expect her to win.
I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm curious on why Abby's not either changing the choreography or changing the umbrella. I'm hoping that Abby is at least open to the options. I am concerned as a parent, as a dance teacher, as everything, because some of the mistakes that she's making in here, she doesn't do normally.
I know that she's the daughter of a dance teacher. I'm kind of questioning your training, though.
I think she's so concerned about that umbrella. They had problems with it yesterday. One of the ends came off and almost scraped her in the eye. So I think she's worried about it.
I think Jeanette is more irritating than any of the moms because she claims to be a dance instructor. She should sit back and say, hey, here's one of the best teachers in the country. I should be grateful for this. But instead, she sounds like a mom that thinks she knows something. And that is most irritating of all. What do you think, Gianna? She doesn't do the solo?
Yeah, the solo comes with the prop.
Solo and the prop Solo and the prop are a thing. Your kid needs a gimmick. Your kid's arms are horrendous. They're like gargantuan. She looks like a praying mantis.
They are not horrendous.
Yes, they are horrendous. So giving her the umbrella, it all goes away. We don't have to do this.
I understand, Abby.
Christy, you sent our girl into the lion's den.
Ava can't do anything about her long limbs. There's nothing.
Yes, she can. We can control them. We can fix them. The umbrella's not going anywhere. Out. Go. Out.
thinks you're good enough to go up against Maddie. Don't be Maddie, be yourself, but be amazing.
Jeanette has not developed her daughter Ava's arms. So with that, I chose an umbrella that has some weight to it so that she would learn to use her arms correctly from her back. Can she handle the weight? I don't know.
This is going to be entry number 12. Please help me welcome Ava and Drizzle. Entry number 12.
Ava showed that she's a true professional. She got out there, something drastic happened to her prop, and she didn't flinch. She finished the dance with a smile on her face. That makes a good dancer.
Aren't you annoyed that you said that the umbrella was a problem from the get-go and it was a problem on stage?
Absolutely.
You should hold Abby accountable.
Here goes Christy egging Jeanette on. She's setting Jeanette up for failure.
I want to address the umbrella situation.
We knew it'd break.
No, you have this attitude. We knew it would break. Listen, honey, no child of mine has ever gone on that stage and had that happen completely inside out.
She did not miss a beat and did it with a smile on her face. That is a sign of someone that can handle the pressure.
Well, that's great if you want to think that. I think it's a kid who didn't know how to open an umbrella. You need to buck up, little camper, because I'm not putting up with that crap.
Sorry.
Okay, I have to do this. I'm sorry. Get off your mother's lap, stand up, grow up. You are 11 years old. She's sitting on your mommy's lap. Smile, all right? You gotta suck it up, or you won't be doing the group dance.
Your overall 9 to 11 solo regional elite top 3. Third place champion. Put your hands together for Ava, entry number 12.
When Ava dances with me, she gets first place. Is it the choreography? Is it Miss Abby? Is it the props? What is it? Because Ava doesn't get third place.
Ava, I gave you the opportunity to do a solo, and you were third. It's not looking good.
Why? She was on the winning team.
I don't think you're the right fit. Tia, would you like to stay this week?
Yes, ma'am, I would.
You will report to the studio on Monday. Tia, so will you.
Deal.
Oh, wait. When I was here, you called me a traitor when I did that.
I think we all did. We didn't.
Tammy, you said at lunch you'd never do that. You're only going to stay with the select team. Who's the traitor now?
Take from this experience, learn from it, If I see you again, great. If not, make sure I'm not on the other side of that judging table.
Let's go.
They'd love to be with you.
Thank you.
I'm done listening to Christy because she has no idea what she is doing. Okay, stop. Take a deep breath. You look at me. You have got everything, and she is dumb if she does not recognize that. You call together.
Hello, how are you?
We're here with love from Iowa.
Oh, hello, good. Gianna, this is Macy. Macy, this is Gia.
Good to see you.
And this is, I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Jamie.
Jamie.
Yep.
I first met Macy at a master class that I taught, and out of all the kids there on the dance floor, she really killed the hip-hop combination that Guy taught. I thought, in my mind, she's a hip-hop dancer. Nothing more, nothing less. But when she showed up at the audition, I was thoroughly impressed with her. I like this kid. I didn't like her, but I like her now. She was incredible. She took direction well, and she gave me what I was asking for. So she's an asset to me as well as this team.
We're here to stay, so you tell me where you want Macy, and she's your girl.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pyramid. We have a new member. This young lady is Macy, and her mom's name is Jamie. I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce yourselves.
My name is Macy Case, and I'm 11 years old from Altoona, Iowa.
I am Jamie Case, and I am a licensed funeral director and embalmer. She can't hang out at funeral homes the rest of her life doing pirouettes, so we're here in LA to train with you. She has got the whole package. She's flexible, she does tumbling, she can do hip hop, she can do lyrical, anything you throw at her, she can do.
All right.
It's going down this week.
It is.
Oh my God, old school, I love that.
We've been 4 for 4. We cannot not win.
So are you guys excited about a hip hop routine?
We've had really good luck with hip hop and really bad luck with hip hop. It's like hit or miss, and Abby expects our kids to win at any cost.
Listen up. This is my idea. It's the beginning of hip hop. It wasn't just a genre of dance. It's a revolution in American society. All right? All right, get started.
We're just gonna start with 5, 6, 7, and then you have like these like any old school like double point, like bow bow.
The Abby Lee Dance Company has had some amazing wins with the hip hop routine, but we've also had some major ordeals with the hip hop routine. Now, Macy is here. She is a hip hop dancer. She's gonna sell this number. And maybe with her on the team, I will have my great 8. We can win doing anything, anywhere, anytime.
Jamie, you actually touch dead bodies for a living. Like, you drain the fluids yourself.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We do it all. Makeup, embalming, and you're like doing restorative art. So if there's train wrecks and ears are ripped off or things are decapitated or whatever you may do.
Like, how many dead bodies have you touched in your lifetime?
More than I can count, thousands.
So you're used to the formaldehyde smell?
Yes, I come home and my husband tells me strip at the door. Like, you smell. Then it gets in your clothes, it gets in your hair.
So have you ever had to do anything awful?
Should I tell you? Do you really want to know?
I think I want to know. Do I want to know?
You probably don't want to know.
I want to know.
I had a brother that was murdered and an uncle that was murdered.
Oh my God.
Did you do your own brothers?
I did.
Oh,
I did.
My gosh.
Did they catch the murderer?
They did. I was pregnant with Macy.
Did you cut him too?
Tried to. I say, honey, I have access to a crematory and there's no DNA evidence. Like, I could throw him in there. I would love to.
Oh my God, don't piss her off.
I liked her, and we're a tough group. It's hard to come into a group like this, and Jamie was not the least bit intimidated, probably because she works with dead people. If you're not afraid of dead people, you can't be afraid of us.
Macy, right there, make sure your knees stay squeezed together and you look bow-legged. Oh, I hate that stuff. I'm watching the performance, but I'm watching everybody do it, and I'm watching Macy mark things. And it looks lazy. I'm a little worried. Macy, you're not impressing me.
She's already like breaking down under a little bit of pressure.
Yolanda, she's stressed out. She's like, she can be cut in 2 seconds. If they don't win, it's gonna be Macy.
These moms are idiots. The mini moms are the ones that really have the most invested in this new member working out. Because if Macy doesn't work out, there's nobody to bridge the gap for the minis anymore. So really, Stacy and Yolanda should be the most excited about this new team member.
We actually don't need Macy here because I'm not really quite sure what asset she's actually bringing.
Abby wants Macy here. She brings a lot of asset to the team, and Abby sees that, and so she's giving Macy a chance, and that's why Macy's here.
Well, that's fine. Just go ahead, prove it, or you'll be cut.
It's fine.
Let's take what we have from the top.
Tomorrow is competition day, and we're competing for our 5th win in a row. We need this dance to be a winning number. Putting all the kids in this number is very risky. These girls have never danced together. You have minis that are this big. Now you have Macy, who's never done a dance in 2 days, and the big kids. It's gonna be next to impossible to win with all the chaos that Abby continually creates on this team.
Texas! That was no, when you're smiling!
That was horrible. She totally did a belly flop. Fell on her belly.
I think she's embarrassed.
As if the rest of the dance is not embarrassing. It's hurtful. I'm a little concerned by that. I mean, is that going to be fixed? Because if this is going to go on Macy's shoulders, then are we on the chopping block like Daviana? I want my kid to be here. I want her to be part of the team. I want her to be in here and do this and to have the opportunities. But it looks like, I mean, if this is the way that the dance is going to come across, we got a lot of work to do. I think that Abby really put a lot on Macy as far as pressure this week with the group routine, with the trio, and then also named leader of the trio. That's a lot on an 11-year-old's shoulders. She needs to step up her game to prove that this is where she belongs, to be a part of the ALDC, and really make this work.
If they're gonna go out there and something's gonna be notorious or epic or whatever, I'm not seeing it. Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Anybody?
It's a lot of pressure to pull off number 5, win number 5.
We're gonna be known for notoriously losing at hip hop.
Well, I guess that means we can kiss our winning streak goodbye.
Oh, good morning. Do you guys have bow envy?
Is that in team solidarity this morning?
We've been just trying to figure this out because it's just, honestly, I'm just wondering why the bow. You know, if it was like maybe like a midlife crisis.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum laid into her about her bow in her hair. That was rude. We don't make fun of Yolanda's whatever she's got going on. Kira kind of does, and Kira kind of makes fun of the other one, of Stacy and her face. She was like, but listen, we are who we are. Leave it alone.
So Jamie, are you not really feeling welcome by these two at this point?
I have not felt welcome since I've been here, and I think these two have totally ganged up on me the entire time. When Brinn started, say that she did a duet or a trio, did they practice the night before? Did they get together and do any of that, or no?
Yes. Brinn was invited to all the rehearsals.
So the whole point of this is, I text Stacy and say, are we getting together? Because we need to practice tonight. So I'm waiting and waiting and waiting, checking Macy's phone. I never did hear from Stacy ever.
You guys didn't include.
I'm texting.
Partner.
So who's setting up my daughter to lose?
That's funny.
Stacy and Yolanda are ruthless bitches. They had a rehearsal without Macy, show up with bows in their hair, and basically tell her that she's not wanted on their trio.
If her daughter's gonna be part of the mini team.
We're not minis. That's the whole point. We're not minis. We're bridging.
What are you? You're a bridger, you're a filler, in my mind, you're a cavity right now. That's what I feel like.
Without you, they're not like really anything because you're the bridge, and you really could come on this team and be just fine. Where their little ones can't just jump on here without having a bridge.
Oh, actually, I think my little one last week was dancing with
And
them.
your little one ruined the damn dance!
She did not.
You're lucky you had 5 other ones to cover your little one!
I don't care. Abby chose her, and she danced with the girls, and guess what? They got first overall.
Not because of you! Not because of your Kayla!
Hold on. Our kids are in there waiting for us to come in and get them ready, and I think we should just stop and let's go focus on getting them ready so we can have at least some good trios today.
And can we please take the bows out?
Yes, it's trashy.
Well, if it's trashy, then you take your bow out.
No, I
Are
think
you gonna take your bow out?
I think hers is different.
I like my bow.
Take your bow out.
No, I'm not.
Take
gonna
your
have
bow
any
out.
anyway.
You look like a fool.
Everybody up here, quickly!
The last time we had a hip hop number for the ALDC, we walked out the next week. This group is a big deal to us. I mean, to have 5 winning weeks would be phenomenal. But this week was extremely chaotic. Abby's looking for this 8 every week. Someone new comes on the team, and I just don't see us winning with a hip hop dance. This might be the end of our winning streak.
All right, come on, everybody. Let's show them the Notorious ALDC.
All right.
You can do this. I don't want to jinx it.
In junior advanced competition with a hip hop performance, please help me welcome entry number 51, Notorious ALDC.
People come from far and wide to move and shake and jump and slide. If you got soul, then jump inside. Take your feet for a funky ride. Flowing free without a care. It's the hippest dance crew anywhere. North and south and east and west. ALDC is the best. Forget the rest, we ain't impressed. Hit the floor, release your stress. If you got flavor, step up next and put your rhythm to the test. Who's the best? You know it's us. The studio's notorious. No need to fight, no need to fuss. We'll always be victorious. Who's the best? Step up and see. Notorious ALDC. Who's the best? Step up and see. Notorious ALDC. Now rich or poor, young or old, all you need is heart and soul. Move and shake until you lose control. From the shop wallflower to the dance floor pro. Where they come from, no one knows. At least that's how the story goes. Moving and shake until you lose control. From the shop wallflower to the dance floor pro. Get there. You better get there. Dance. Get there. Scream it loud and let it ring. Go ahead, girl, and do your thing. Take the floor, lose control. Hip hop, pop, or rock and roll. We don't care, we came to dance. To make you sing and clap your hands. Time has come, this is your chance. If you're not ready, change your plans. Who's the best? Step up and see. Notorious ALDC. Who's the best? Step up and see. Notorious ALDC. Now dance.
You guys could have that again. Macy. She like started to do it and then she just started improvising. I saw it. How do you think you did? Good. That's good. How was it? Yeah, at the end. Just don't worry about it.
Did you see what I saw?
Yeah. I'm not saying anything.
Wow. Macy, front and center, boom, forgets it, doesn't know the choreography, and she is right there. I can even sense Abby just squirming in her seat because Abby knows exactly what just happened with Macy forgetting the piece. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes, Jamie, if I were you.
In third place, number 51, Notorious ALDC.
Macy definitely destroyed our winning streak. She might as well just hauled off and shot it, dead in the foot. She was standing in front of girls who are better than her, doing the choreography that nobody gave her. When you looked at the group on stage, all you could see was her doing Lord knows what.
This was a big loss for us. I don't know if that means that someone isn't going home.
It was entertaining, it was fun. It proved that beautiful, lyrical, contemporary dancers could get out there and do hip hop.
So you were completely happy with that?
No, I wasn't completely happy with it. Am I disappointed they didn't win? Yes, regardless. For the majority of them, I'm proud of them.
What majority aren't you proud of? Like, who's gonna take the blame? Is there someone to take the fall, or what? I mean...
I want to see the kids.
I knew that Macy messed up a little bit on that dance. She owned up to it. She got right back on. She didn't run off stage. She didn't cry. But she got right back out there and she finished. She's got big visions and big dreams. But yet, Abby could crush her dreams in a heartbeat. Like, it's scary.
Yay!
Congratulations on an outstanding performance. I thought some of your performing skills were over the top. Macy, you messed up the hip hop dance. Right in front of everybody, you forgot the steps. In front of people who have worked hard and long, who I've worked hard and long with, to get them to this level. We've worked too hard to let some kid who's nobody come in here and screw them up.
She is not a nobody.
My plan is to come in here and do what I think is right as a dance teacher. And I know what's right is for you, Macy, to go home. You are cut from this team.
She looks confident. After the week that you put her through, she got up there and looked confident.
And she's standing there and she is not boohooing at all. That, to me, is remarkable.
She covered it up. I didn't even hardly notice it at all.
Well, you're used to looking at dead people all day. They don't do anything wrong.
But Abby, you've had other kids mess up that you kept. And
Who messed up that I kept?
Eliana forgot her whole solo the first time she did a solo, and you kept her.
She did not forget her whole solo. What are you talking about?
Yolanda, I'm not criticizing Eliana.
The first solo she had, she was first overall, and actually she had a higher score than Brinn and Kalani. That's a bunch of bull. Why do you guys say all this? You're saying my child screwed up everything. You're like, she does this wrong and she does that wrong.
It was pointing out that people get treated differently.
I'm really upset. I really, really am, because I can't win with these elite moms. I came in here really wanting to feel welcomed. I'm getting to the point where it's really frustrating. I'm sick of being the center of everyone's negativity. You don't like me, then fine.
Abby, honestly, at this point, give her Eliana's spot.
All right, Eliana, you're going home.
Why would you say that for? Why would you say
Yolanda,
that?
why do you do that?
Yolanda, why would you say that?
Yolanda, what?
Professional victim. Did you really just do that to your kid?
Honestly, none of you guys can say anything nice. Did you not ever hear, do you not, like, see all of this?
She's crazy.
Get over here and console your daughter.
No, I've consoled her a lot.
All right, pack your bags, Yolanda, you're out.
Don't make an impulsive decision. Stop. You're not making an impulsive decision at the end of a day.
I just made this flippant comment to the Junior Elite moms, hoping that people would just kind of take a step back and be like, wow, you know, maybe we are actually not being very nice to Yolanda and Eliana. Nope, nothing at all.
Well, that's messed up.
Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here.
I tried my very hardest. You're right, and you did. Why are you giving up my spot? I did perfectly fine.
Because it's hard for me every day. Those women in there, they insult me. They tell me that I'm a sick woman because I'm defending you.
What was she honoring by doing that?
She was honoring her victim role. It's what she was honoring.
The martyr.
It's gonna be okay. Okay, no matter what happens, it's gonna be okay.